As you may have already gathered from my title, this is not speech. No. Rather, I'd like for you all to think of this as more of a complaint, or as me venting. But it's definitely not a speech. So then, if it's not a speech, what am I venting about then? That's a fair question. Well, Mr. Toastmaster, Babblers, and guests, this may come as a shock to you, but I am sick and tired of giving speeches. There, I said it. I mean, come on. Unless you're Dustin Adkison, putting together a good speech is a heck of a lot of work, man. I mean, it is no easy task. Okay, I can see that some of you are skeptical, and that's okay. I mean, I sort of expected that. But at least allow me to try and prove my point to you. I'll tell you what, I'll go over the 4 steps in speech creation and prove to you just what a pain in the butt this entire thing is. Okay, to start off with, brew yourself a big pot of coffee, people, because this is going to take a while. That's because step 1 in the speech creation process is coming up with a good speech idea. Well, you may think that that's easy, but good speech ideas can be as elusive as a Tiger Woods alibi. Come on, what are you going to talk about? Your hobbies? Boring. And if you're honest with yourself, you realize nobody really cares about your hobbies but you. Your job? Oh, please. Remodeling your bathroom? Right. Let's not be naive. Coming up with a good speech idea can be very difficult, unless you're Dustin Adkison. I mean, sure. You'll probably come up with a topic at best that someone's already discussed before, or one that is so terrible that you're going to drive your audience to the point of willful self-injury. And trust me, that's a hard thing to watch. Okay, step 2. If you make it to step 2, which you probably won't, then you're going to need to write your speech down, which is about as much fun as being grammarian. Unless you're Dustin Adkison, who can miraculously draft a speech inside of his shiny little head 5 minutes before any meeting begins, then you're going to have to write it down. Come on, admit it. Everyone hates writing down their speech. You hated doing that stuff in school, and now that you're a full-grown adult, believe you me, it is no more fun. Sure, we'd all like to think that we're better writers than when we were in college, but truth be told, we suck just as much today as we did back then. And yes, you don't need to ask, you still in sentences and prepositions and leave dangling participles hanging all over the place. So, if you make it this far, stop doing those things. Okay, step 3. If you make it to step 3, then there is obviously something very, very wrong with you. Either you're a certifiable OCD nut job, or there is some sociopathic Toastmaster out there who is coercing you into writing his speeches for them. Whatever the case might be, just keep that to yourself. But remember, at this stage of the game, the only thing that matters is practicing your speech. Now, it's a well-known fact that at some point in history there was this idiot who coined the phrase, "Practice makes perfect." You've heard that. Well, while that may be true, it's also true that practicing sucks. I mean, come on. Everybody hates to practice, and when you say that you don't, you're a big fat liar. Practicing is dull, people. Practicing is tedious. It is more fun to read a long-winded email from Stephen Cornwell than it is to practice. But the fact remains that practicing is the only way that you're going to find out if you can deliver your speech on time. Now, for argument's sake, let's say that you survive practicing, which at best is going to cut like 2 to 3 years off your entire lifespan. Then I guarantee you, yes, I guarantee you, that you found out that your speech is too long, and you're going to have to put that material out of it. Which is a real nasty segue to step 4. If there's one thing that I absolutely loathe, it's having to cut material out of my speeches. Listen, if I wrote it down, it's good material. It's supposed to be in here. But no, because of some idiotic Toastmasters rule that states that I have to get this speech project in this specific amount of time, I'm now forced to go back and remove valuable, entertaining content from my work of art. And that annoys me. But if you're Dustin Adkison, you're somehow immune from this catastrophic event. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. That's because Dustin just gets up here and talks until he sees the red card. By some miracle or serendipity or whatever you want to call it, he is already delivering his conclusion, so what does it matter? Oh, no. So, it should no longer be any mystery to you as to why I've become so jaded with this entire process. I mean, it's like it's become some big nasty IT project where you need a project team, business analyst, PMP certifications, Gantt charts, timelines, milestones. Frankly, I am just sick of it all. So, from here on out, no more prepared speeches for me, baby. No sirree. From now on, I am going to be like my new hero, Dustin Adkison. That's right. I'm just going to get up here and deliver impromptu verbal genius, extemporaneously uttered on the day of my scheduled speech. From now on, I'm winging it, amigos. Except for today, maybe. This was not a speech, but I still had to kind of prepare it. Mr. Toastmaster.